All right, so now we know what the topics are, right? What are the topics of these divisive social issues? Well, immigration. So if you disagree with the fact that, well, maybe we shouldn't have 22 million illegal immigrants coming here, taking jobs, taking over housing units, taking over apartment buildings in Colorado. Oh, okay. Then you must be a part of this violent extremists, right? Domestic violent extremists. Okay. Well, if you disagree with abortion rights, how is that on this document? How does disagreeing with abortion rights have anything to do with domestic violence extremism, to the point where the Homeland Security should be able to put you on a list and the DOD should be able to weaponize lethal use of force through our military against you? How is that a possibility? There's maybe a long, tiny string of correlation between immigration. And not even. How is that an issue? Abortion rights? Like, if you don't want an unborn child to be killed in the mother's womb, if you want more human life, you now are a domestic violent extremist. How is that on this list? Like, there's some stuff that's crazy on here, but that's one of the craziest. We expect domestic violence extremists will continue to rely on these issues to justify violence, this says, and promote their causes in the coming year. This is not calling out domestic violent extremists. This is calling out conservatives and authorizing the use of surveillance, the Patriot Act, lethal use of force through that 5210 document that we just looked at on the Department of Defense's website. How is abortion on there? If you hold any Christian beliefs and you believe that a child shouldn't be killed, you believe abortion is murder, you don't even have to hold Christian beliefs. You can believe that that is life, that if uninterrupted would continue to grow into you and I. And it's the interruption that is the action. And what is that interruption? The interruption of life, becoming life. There's already life. Is going to become a human. It is a human. It's already in there. It's done. Sorry, guys. And if you interrupt that, becoming a 30, 50-year-old man, woman, grandma, grandpa, father, mother, child, son, daughter, sister, brother, if you interrupt that, I don't believe that's right. You don't have to be a Bible-thumping Mormon to hold that belief system. And having that belief system has literally nothing to do with your tendency towards violence. And should have nothing to do with them being able to surveil you or your family as a result. And the next one's even worse. LGBTQIA+. And the only reason I know that is because it's in front of me. So if you believe that trans men shouldn't be in women's bathrooms, if you believe trans men shouldn't be playing sports against women, if you believe they shouldn't be boxing against each other or boxing against women in the Olympics, if you believe that your children shouldn't have their dick cut off and castrated in the name of social righteousness, now you can be a domestic violent extremist. There's your list. Now you know the keywords. Now you know what they're looking for. So if you hold any of those belief systems, this can be used to target against you. And it not even be used to target against you. This can be used as justification now. They're telling you who their enemies are. And they're telling you that now we can do this, right? If you believe this, we think you're going to this, so we can this. That's what they're saying. So if you believe immigration is bad for our country, if you believe a child that has not been born yet is still life and shouldn't be ended, if you believe children shouldn't be castrated through chemical solutions that were used on pedophiles because they're mentally unwell or have autism, oh, well then you're a violent extremist. And even if you're not, we can act like you are, and now we can surveil you using the Patriot Act. And there's a whole other host of things that the Patriot Act allows them to do, by the way. Detainment without cause. For evidence they don't have to show you because it's classified. So many things the Patriot Act allows them to do. that now they can justify doing if they label you as the potential of a domestic violent extremist. By the way, I would never kill myself. I would never do it. I love my life. I love everything about my life. Never any tendencies towards anything like that. Ever. I would never do it. Absolutely never.